everybody, welcome back. It's by Iman, and I just got some hair delivered from Her Given Hair. I'm so excited. I have wanted to try this hair for so long, but I just never ordered it, but now I have it. And it's the 4B 4C hair texture, Kinky Curly. It looks like it's gonna be a good match for my hair, and I'm so excited. I've obviously heard a lot of good things about this, or I wouldn't have ordered it. I'm sure you guys have seen it all over Instagram, all over YouTube. But there's nothing like trying it for yourself in person. And I know there's been a lot of debate as to whether YouTubers, Instagrammers get better quality hair than the rest of us average everyday people. So I'm really excited to find out if that's true or not. Okay, so first thing I noticed, and it's outside of the hair quality, but it is a pet peeve of mine. It is just that there's a lot of plastic. It comes zip tied. The clip-ins are zip tied together. It comes inside of this plastic bag, inside of this plastic bag, inside of like the DHL plastic, and then the bubble wrap envelope, which is plastic. And it just feels like it's a lot. I'd be okay with leaving out some of the plastic because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but me and the sea turtles, we would like to see the future. But I do like that they sent it inside of the satin bag, which is going to be really good for storing it later on when it's not in use, for protection so that it doesn't dry out or get cruddy. So that was really cool. But the hair itself, right now, the hair texture does not look like 4B 4C hair. The curls are just a little bit too defined, but they actually explain that in this little packet that they sent you. Where they send you a little manual with some instructions on how to take care of the hair. So it's Her Given Hair. It's a couple pages long, front and back, and they give some steps on your everyday hair care, some recommended products on the back. The first thing they tell you is that the hair that you received is not going to look exactly like the hair that you've seen from your favorite beauty vloggers and your YouTubers, because when it arrives, the curl pattern is more defined. Once you wash it, detangle it, manipulate it a little bit, then it's supposed to look more like 4B 4C hair texture. The clip-ins, I just clipped the zip ties, and they've sent how many? They've sent a total of 6 clip-ins. They have one pretty long one. It's got 5 clips on the back. The construction looks really sturdy. This is nice. These look like they're gonna stick around for a while. They sent 2 more that are shorter than that one, but still pretty long. And then 3 that are like just shorter than those. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that the luster on it is pretty low luster. And if you have 4B 4C hair, then you know our hair is not a shiny hair type. Like, we can get shine on it, we can make it look shiny, but naturally it does not have much luster. And I hate when hair that I get has too much luster, because it's a dead giveaway already right away from go that it's fake. But this looks like the luster is a good match so far. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it now and see what it's looking like afterwards. All right, so I am starting off with a nice clear bowl of just plain water. And step 1 is to apply water to the wefts until they are completely soaked and saturated. I did order this hair in the natural color, meaning it should not have been dyed or tinted at all. But you can see the water is definitely starting to turn brown, so I don't know, guys. But step 2 is to apply a gentle moisturizing cleanser. So I'm just adding some of this coconut water shampoo to the water itself. And I'm going to apply that in a downward motion. And the instructions recommend using your hands only, so no tools. But obviously I'm going to start pulling out some shed hair at this stage, which is to be expected, so not super scary. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse that out and then just apply some of the Aussie Mega Moist Conditioner to the wefts. And this conditioner is just really moisturizing. It's very slippery and just easy to work with. So I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a nice affordable conditioner to use. But again, you're just going to apply that in a downward motion and pull out any shed hair. You can see the hair on the left where there is no conditioner compared to the hair on the right where there is. The curls are starting to get nice and defined and they're really starting to pop. But I did notice that the hair close to the wefts on most of the clip-ins were pretty matted up. Obviously, that's a no-go, and you want to take your time to break those mats down because they will lead to more matted hair later and more tangles. You can see here in the center where I broke them down, it looks a little better than the hair on the outside edges. But by the end of the process, I did have a considerable amount of shed hair, but it was definitely worth it. You can see how pretty this hair is already. The wefts are really full all the way down to the ends. It's nice and thick. The curls are defined and just pretty. So I'm going to rinse that out again in a downward motion. And then once that conditioner is all out, you'll want to wet your hair, and don't wring it or run your hands through it anymore from there. So I just finished step 3 of the recommendations for how to care for the hair. It was conditioning the hair and rinsing it out. And they also say that if it's your first time washing it, you should let the hair kind of just hang in this position. I've got mine on some hangers in the water. That way it can just kind of drip out. The curls can set. You don't want to run your hands through it too much because you don't want to cause any frizzing or tangling. And so my hair is doing that right now. But initial thoughts from the wash, I got a lot of shed hair, you guys. And it's a lot more shed hair than I've seen YouTubers and influencers show when they wash their hair. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. But obviously with curly hair and especially kinky hair, you do expect to get some shedding. So this isn't the worst. It's not the most terrible thing to see. But like I said, it's just more than what I've seen from other people. I also did notice that the water was not running clear. It was kind of brown and tinted. So I don't know about this being 100% natural hair color. But again, I've just kind of gotten used to that from most major companies. They say it's natural color, but every time I rinse the hair, I see some color come off, and there was no exception here. So I don't know, guys, but the hair itself so far after the wash, it is really soft and like, it's just soft. It's so nice. The curls still don't look like my curls. They're still really defined. Actually, I do see some of these kind of zigzags in my hair at times. And I'm trying not to run my fingers through it to manipulate it too much, just because, again, it's still air drying for the first time. But you can tell, it's just like the curls are nice and defined. They're uniform. It's all over the place, the exact same curl pattern. The ends are nice and thick. You can see the ends kind of have these like cute little coils. And there's good spring on it. So I think this is definitely 18 inches, maybe even more of hair. I haven't measured it yet, but I'm confident that they gave me the right amount of hair. I did have a little bit of issues with the clip-in construction. Some of the threads are like loose, but I'm just gonna clip those off, and not a major deal to me. But the hair itself seems like it's nice hair. It's really soft. It's done shedding at this point, and I'm gonna style it later on and see if it matches my 4B4C hair. And like I mentioned, of the styling creams that they recommended on the back of the pamphlet, I only have the Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout cream, and it's not a big bottle that I have. It's just like the travel size that I've had for forever, and I have enough in it, I think, just to do the clip-ins, but not to do my whole head. So I'm gonna do my natural hair with braids using this from OGX, and it's the Replenishing Water Cream Hydrating Treatment with Hyaluronic Acid. I'm hooked on this. You guys should try it if you have not, but I'm gonna do the braid out with the front of my hair using that. Oh, by the way, this curly hair that I have in right now is the ponytail that I made in my low ponytail video, if you guys want to check that out. So a lot of good details on this hair in that video, but it's just kind of stuck on top of my head right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna get that out of there and do the rest of my hair in braids. Okay, so the clip-ins are all in the back of my hair. So I'm really liking it so far. The hair is really soft. It's easy to work with. The clip-ins were really sturdy, so I can like put it in and tug them, and they're fine. So I'm excited. I'm about to pop the back into some braids and let it dry, and then we'll see what this is looking like. Okay, so this looks just like my hair when it's combed out. Like this, oh, that's so dope. Look at this. This looks good. Who is she? Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm gonna put this in a braid and do the rest of it, but let's look at how they compare. A lot more volume on this side and fullness than this side when it's not combed out. out all of my hair from my real hair and the clip-ins, and it looks like they are a good texture match. Look. Ooh, look at that. Ah, this is so cool. This is so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna rearrange my clip-ins a little bit so that they blend better. And let's see what the final result is looking like. Y'all, I'm gonna just go ahead and ask the question for all of us. What weave? Huh? This is my hair. What clip-ins? Ain't none. You cannot tell what chunks are my hair and what chunks are the clip-ins. This is a go. This is like, who am I gonna be all summer 2019? I don't know yet. I'm not for sure. So let's go ahead and talk about a few things. Firstly, is this 4B, 4C texture hair? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Luster is exactly like my hair's luster. It's not too shiny. It's not too coily. All of those things are typically like a dead giveaway that I'm wearing weave or wearing extensions. And in this case, it matches my hair perfectly. But when it's wet, or like when you first get it, that zigzag pattern, that is 4B hair. That's what it looks like, but it's just way too defined to match mine perfectly. Like I said in the beginning, the color did run off in the sink, so it's definitely not the natural color. I did get more shedding than I think your average influencer or a YouTuber would get, but outside of that, I'm satisfied so far. It's beautiful. It's so soft. It's like, it's just very realistic. Like, this is definitely my hair. Know that it only takes about 2 or 3 weeks for curly hair to start to show its true colors. If it's bad hair, we are going to know. So I'll do an update video for you guys and let you know how it's standing up, what it's looking like in a few weeks, even a few months. But as of right now, day one, I'm in love. I am too cute to stay in the house today, so I'm about to get in the wind. But I hope that you guys like this video and that you'll take a second to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys in my next video. Bye.